Welcome, and thank you for joining me. If you're here, it's because you're looking for a better way to build long-term wealth, a path that doesn't require dealing with late-night maintenance calls, eviction notices, or wondering if your tenant will pay this month. In this short presentation, I'll walk you through a smarter, simpler real estate model that generates passive income without the headaches of traditional rentals. Real estate is often marketed as a passive income machine, but ask anyone who owns rental properties and they'll tell you it's anything but passive. The reality is you're trading one job for another, chasing rent, fixing toilets, dealing with property managers. It adds up fast. So the question becomes, is there a way to actually make real estate passive? The problem shows up for both new and experienced investors. If you're experienced, you might be burned out from tenant drama and property issues. If you're new, the complexity of property management can feel overwhelming. Either way, traditional rentals demand your time and attention. Two things most of us would rather reinvest in: family, travel, or other goals. Let's be honest about the problem. Evictions can take months, repairs eat into your profits, vacancies create unpredictable income, and before you know it, you've built yourself a second job disguised as an investment. That's not passive income, that's an operational burden. And there's a deeper issue. The financial system has conditioned us to accept low returns and high risk. You put money in the market, cross your fingers, and hope it grows. Or you put it in the bank, where inflation slowly erodes it. Meanwhile, banks, the institutions, keep getting richer by lending your money. That's not wealth building, that's wealth extraction. Here's the shift. Instead of being the landlord, become the bank. That means selling homes with seller financing, collecting monthly payments, and letting someone else handle the property. You keep the security of the real estate, but without the noise and mess of traditional rentals. Banks have used this model for centuries. Now it's your turn. I learned this lesson the hard way. After years of flipping homes and managing rentals, I had enough. A particularly frustrating eviction led me to rethink everything. That's when I discovered the seller finance model. It was like flipping a switch. I stopped being the landlord and started acting like the bank. Everything changed. Here's how the strategy works. First, we buy affordable homes with cash. Then we sell them to real estate investors or a family using seller financing. These buyers want to own, not rent, and they're willing to pay for the opportunity. We don't deal with maintenance or repairs. We simply collect payments every month, like a bank. And because it's scalable, we can repeat this process again and again. There are 5 elements that make this work. 1, buy properties at a discount. 2, negotiate favourable terms. 3, structure deals that benefit the buyer and you. 4, use private capital to fuel growth. And 5, stay focused on building systems so you can scale without adding stress. Why this is such a powerful strategy right now? Because millions of Americans can't qualify for a bank loan, but still want to own a home. Traditional financing is broken. Meanwhile, housing demand continues to rise. That creates a massive opportunity for seller financing. You can provide a value, security, and ownership while earning steady, predictable income. One common concern is what happens if a buyer stops paying? The answer is simple. We use land contracts that give us clear legal protections. If a buyer defaults, we retain the title. It's no more risky than a traditional rental. And in many ways, it's far more secure. Plus, demand is so high that new buyers are ready to step in quickly. At this point, you have two clear paths. You can learn the system and apply it yourself, or if you want a more passive route, you can partner with us. We handle everything from acquisition to buyer management while you collect consistent, contractually backed income. Capable Capital was built for investors who want more than Wall Street returns and less landlord stress. We operate with transparency, discipline, and a deep commitment to affordable housing. Our investors receive stable, above-market returns backed by real assets in real communities. We do the work, you get the income. So, if you're already in real estate and looking to simplify, or if you've been sitting on the sidelines wondering how to get started safely, let's talk. Go to capablecapital.net and book a quick strategy session. It's free and it'll help you understand how this can work for you and your unique goals. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope this opened your eyes to a smarter way to invest in real estate, one that builds long-term wealth, respects your time, and puts you in control. Let's build something real together. I look forward to hearing from you soon.